Hello, I think we are live. Let me make sure. I believe everything is set here. Oh my gosh, I am so glad to be here. Another Thursday here inside our high ticket sales systems. Today we're going to be talking about 5 of the most common sales mistakes that really can block our sales, right? These are things that we always want to avoid. This is a way for you to help identify where some of those sales breakdowns are happening. You know that I asked you earlier this week, by the way, you can win. You can win a fun sticker pack if you can answer the question. It's a simple question. It's like, where's your biggest struggle with sales right now? If you go into the group after this, you can enter to win by answering that question on the post. It is pinned to the top of the page, so it's really easy to find. From what everyone was saying, I understand that sales, that is, of course, the bottom line for our businesses. We need the sales. Otherwise, we don't really even have a business, right? So let's talk about where they break down so that we can diagnose that so that we can fix it. That's what we're going to do today. For those of you who are new, who maybe we haven't met, I am Shauna St. James, and I am the founder here of high ticket sales systems. Really, what we do is we want to help online entrepreneurs scale and get to that 6 and 7 figures faster, right? As fast as possible. Let's accelerate that. We don't want to drag it on and take years and years like I did. I want to help you avoid that, right? But in order to do that, in order to meet those kinds of numbers, we need to have really proven strategies, systems, and tools. And here's the key: being able to have those things automated is really the key for you as an individual entrepreneur. Hi, hello, Crystal. Is for you to be able to scale at that level. We can't do it all. So if we have some structures and systems in place that help automate that for us, then we can actually get everything done that we need to get done in our business so that we can close more sales. I love teaching people right now how we can use AI in a very ethical, structured way. I don't believe in just AI as in punch something in, spit it out, and put it, out there to the world. There's a very specific way that we can use AI that stays ethical and stays true to who we are. So once we learn how to use that, automate that, and use those systems, it is like lightning speed from 0 to 6 figures. Okay. All right. So let's dig into it today. I want to move some stuff over because I made some notes here. Want to make sure that I am covering everything. All right. So the sales breakdown number 1, the most common, this is actually the top sales breakdown. This is where I was struggling for years, is when we can't articulate the value that we provide, when we don't have a really clear offer statement as to who we help, how we help them, and what results and benefits we give them. Unless we can go out and do that, in basically one sentence, we're going to struggle to close sales. The reason why is because it's not really clear to anyone why they would want our product until we have that clarified. So make sure that you can say, I help blank do blank. And if you really want to add an extra in there that helps without blank, like what's something they want to avoid? What's something they definitely don't want to experience? If you can have that statement at the tip, on the tip of your tongue, every time someone asks you what you do, I tell my artists this specifically inside Summit Seekers. We don't want to just say, yeah, I am an artist. No, we want to tell people, I help these people do this without this. So have a very clear offer statement. If you're struggling with that, let me know. I'd be happy to help you with that. All right, number 2, really, this is something that we all struggle with once again, is if we don't have really tight follow-up strategies. If we don't have a way to track all of our people that are coming into our little universe or our bubble and where they're at and what they're doing and what they're struggling with, we have no way to really connect with these people at a heartfelt level and at a level that we can serve them, the way we can offer them value. So make sure that you have a system that lets you not let anyone fall through the cracks, as they say. We need to be able to follow up with people again and again. Statistically, and this is a proven thing, even the most qualified people for whatever it is you're offering, typically they say no at least 4 times that the offer is presented to them before you have built that know, like, trust factor and that rapport with them, before they're going to say yes on that 5th time. 80% of your best ideal potential clients are going to say no at least 4 times minimum before they'll say yes. That means we need to be making offers repeatedly to the same person, which means we have to have really good follow-up strategies and systems, automations that help relieve us of all the stress of trying to do that, right? That's a lot of time. So unless you can pay a big team, which most of us can't at this point, we need to have the tools and systems automated that will let us do that, right? Yeah. Okay. Number 3. This is number 3. Fear of rejection. Are you struggling with really getting out there in front and boldly claiming who you are, what you offer, what you want to do, who you want to help, because you're afraid of annoying people? That was me. I was always like, well, I don't know. I know that, such and such doesn't want to hear this. And I was always finding, frankly, excuses for not getting out there and putting what I had to offer the world in front of as many people as possible. And it really, when you boil it all down, no matter what all those excuses are, it comes down to fear of rejection. And I want us to get away from that. We need to really expand to our fullest potential, which means we have to tell as many people as possible about what we're doing, whether that's organically or whether you're running paid ads. Paid ads obviously is a one-to-many. You can really reach a lot more people. But when you don't have, the budget for advertising right away, that is okay. You need to start somewhere. So start with that organic strategy. That's a system that uses tools that really can simplify your life. So you're not in there one-on-one, messaging. There are ways that we can automate that. AI is very helpful with that if we use it the right way. Otherwise, it kind of shows up like a bot because it's not really you that's speaking. So we still have to inject ourselves into anything that we use AI for. All right, here is number 4. Number 4, lack of differentiation. Well, what does that mean? That means that we don't stand out in the marketplace. We know that there are billions of people on the social media platforms that basically we can get out there and communicate our message to, but we have to have something unique that differentiates us, that identifies us, that separates us out of the pack. Do you have that? Is it either what you offer that's unique? Is it your experiences that's unique? Is it your training that's unique? Is it who you've worked with that's unique? What is it about you and what you offer that makes you different from everything else out there? This can be a really hard one. It is not always easy. It doesn't always come to you right away. It'll take some time. really being out there in front of your people to be able to identify how you are different from all the competitors out there that are offering the same thing you are. In truth, there are only so many things in the world, right? So we are always recreating something in a new way. And we have to be very clear as to how we've taken something that's already out there and made it unique. Got it? Yes. Are you with me? Are you with me? So far, can anyone, before we get to number 5, can anyone identify with any of those? If you're here and you are watching this live, I'd love to hear your comments. I always love to know who's here. If you are watching this in replay, make sure you hit hashtag replay so that I know that you were able to catch this content. And of course, I always want you to feel free to reach out. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you would like to talk more about how we can clarify this for you and how we can diagnose a problem for you, you are a VIP member, basically. When you are here inside of the high ticket sales system Facebook group, I am streaming, by the way, in several places where you may not be part of that group. If you are not part of the group, I encourage you to become part of the community, because everyone that's inside of the community, I offer a free consultation call. So that means we can sit down, we can talk about where you're at with your business, what's missing, where the pieces need to be filled, right? What puzzle pieces are missing. You probably have several things in place that are on target, that are just right, but you may be missing a few that you just can't get to that revenue that you would like, right? You just can't hit that 6 or 7 figures. And it doesn't take much. If there are only 1 or 2 things off, then we miss the target. So let's figure that out. Okay, number 5. Let's hit number 5. If you have a really complicated sales system, meaning is how many things do you put in place that are in between where your potential customer is and where the dollar comes in? Because if there are too many things that make it difficult for someone to purchase something, then it's just not going to happen. Right now, the things that will block that in a $20 sale are completely different than the things that will block that in a $5,000 sale. But we have to make sure that we are giving our potential customer everything they need to be able to go, heck yeah, I cannot go without this. This is the solution I've been looking for. And it's so easy to access. Do they have easy access to what it is that you are offering? It could be a major roadblock. So check your sales systems, make sure they are streamlined. Everything from where you're opening that conversation to understand what it is they need, to how you present the solution to them to say, yeah, I can help with that, to how they actually do the transaction and get the money to you. Do they feel safe? Do they feel secure? Do they have faith beyond doubt that if I give you my money, I'm going to get exactly what it is you promised? As long as we can eliminate all of those roadblocks, then you're going to be able to close more sales. So those are the 5. Those are the 5, right? Do you have a really clear offer statement and value proposition? Do you have really solid follow-up strategies where no one is going to get lost inside of your funnel, inside of your bubble where you're communicating with people? Are you being bold, or are you holding yourself back because you're kind of afraid of rejection? So maybe you're not making enough offers. Maybe you're not talking to enough people. Maybe you're not telling people, you're talking to a lot of people, but you're not telling them what you do. Are any of those things holding you back? Are you making sure that when you show up, that you're showing your people how you are different from everything else out there? Super important. Why would they want to choose you and your product versus another product that seems pretty much the same? Yeah, we have to have that. And do we have a really simple, streamlined sales process, the actual process, where it goes from here, the beginning, to them saying, here, take my money. All right. I think that's really where I want to leave you today. I wanted to cover that. Ooh, we got it done fast here. So, one more thing. Like I said, if you would like to enter our giveaway for tomorrow, it's just a fun appreciation gift that I'm giving tomorrow. The drawing will be held tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'll go live and announce whoever wins. And I should have had the sticker pack here with me. But you're going to win like a branding sticker pack that has all kinds of encouraging, inspirational things and statements that you can use anywhere. I love to use them on my computer cases. Some people, I saw someone that has a drink fridge and they have their stickers like all over their drink fridge. Wherever it is that you want to have some fun inspiration, that's what they are good for. All right, let me know if there is anything else I can help you with. Reach out if you have any questions. If you would like to book that complimentary consultation call to where you can really look at and diagnose where things are going haywire inside your business, I want you to be able to meet your goals this year. Whatever that dream is for you, I want you to be able to have that so badly. And really, it's usually a few simple things that we're missing, that once we can clarify what those things are, we can get that done. All right, I'm going to let you go for today. Happy January. We are cruising through the month. Take care.